Good evening, everybody. It is I, YouTube Cool, back again, and today I'm reviewing an item that I got as part of a lot. The 2001 Wooden Railway Thomas. Now, I have a lot of Wooden Railway Thomases, as you can see here, so I decided for this review I'd do something a little different and sort of go over Thomas's history in the Wooden Railway range and the Wood range, because that's the successor to Wooden Railway. I think it could be interesting. I think it has a lot of potential. Um, I'm very fascinated in when they update the toys to look more different. It always sticks out to me as a collector of these older trains. So first, let's look at the oldest Thomas in my collection, which is this 2001 one. The 2001 Wooden Railway engines have this plastic funnel here. Wooden dome. They have these widow's peaks. These little areas here. And they also have the writing on the base. Older models didn't have this. But this one does. He has unpainted eyes, and his face is a little scuffed, but overall looks pretty nice, pretty classic. This is what most people think Thomas looked like back in the day. Let me put him on the turntable. Sorry about the fan, it's just, I needed air conditioning, but it wasn't working, so I just put on that. So let's see here, we got the nice wheel arch. It's perfectly aligned with his wheels. Not a lot of detail. A lot of these older Wooden Railway models were a lot more simplistic, as wooden trains usually are. I think they struck a good balance, though. Onto the other Thomas, the second oldest now. It used to be my oldest until I got this from that lot. The 2003 style Thomas. The 2002 style Thomas was pretty much the same, except without the boiler bands there. I think this is probably my favorite Thomas of these, because it just feels the most like the character to me. It just looks the most right. Got a nice shape. It's a little big, but I think it works. A nice sculpt. Nice detailing. Nice face. Probably my favorite part. Then we go to 2013 now. There was a brief period where Tomy made wooden engines, and they also had CGI faces. They were much different. But I don't own a Thomas from that era, so we're skipping to 2013 here. Much fresher decals. Much thinner lining. More consistent blue. Rounder curves. That's a wrap for 2013. Now, onto probably the most underrated of these models, the 2017 era, where they made the faces smaller and the paint a little less glossy. I think if this face was on a more detailed model, the paint was a little better, or a lot less chips, I think that this would be a really good model, because I really like how the face looks here. I'm a big fan of when the face is a little smaller, so you see the rest of the smoke box there. I think it looks very aesthetically pleasing to me. Other than that, it's pretty much the same as the other two. Not much else different. And finally, not Wooden Railway, but a Wood Thomas. This is from a line that was pretty much just Wooden Railway, but a little lower quality. This Thomas, as you can see, is very unpainted. A lot of the early Wood engines looked like this before they transitioned over to full painted models, and yeah, I'm glad they realized that this was not good looking. It looks like a toy that was used. I don't know what they were thinking with this one. I think this was a very bad decision. And to this day, Wooden Railway has not recovered. It's actually being canceled as of now. So no more Wooden Thomas engines, which is a real shame because these wooden trains, wooden trains are the most iconic form of children's toy in my opinion. They are classic. They have been around for ever since trains have been around. Wooden trains are simply just amazing, amazing toys. They're nice and simple for children to play with. They don't usually cost too much. I think you could get a lot out of them nowadays. It's a real shame that the Wooden Thomas line is sadly being discontinued. But it was nice to look back on all of the different Thomas models that I own and kind of go back to a very older, different time. I really like this Thomas specifically. I think it's a really nice model. I didn't need an extra Thomas. I was perfectly content with just these four and a few others that I own. But this extra Thomas is a really good one to have. I'm probably going to be using him in a few videos. I'm going to take him around. So that's pretty much everything I had to say about this Thomas. He's pretty basic. You know, it's Thomas. You all know this one. But, you know, again, it was kind of nice kind of going through memory lane here and giving an overview on Wooden Railway Thomas. Thank you all for watching, guys. See you around.